Welcome to section 3.4. This is where we will walk you through getting your EIN, or your employer identification number. Think of the EIN as your business's social security number. It's issued by the IRS, and it is used to identify your business for tax purposes. Even if you don't plan to hire employees right away, you may still, not may, you really will, you're going to need an EIN for things like banking, licenses, and tax filings. The good news is free, and in most cases, it only takes a few minutes to apply. So let's get started. The fastest and easiest way to get your EIN is to apply online through the IRS website, the irs.gov. You'll want to apply after you've formed your legal entity and registered with the state. So go to irs.gov/EIN and look for the EIN assistant/apply for EIN button. This tool walks you through the application step by step. It's free. There are just a few guidelines. You can only apply during the IRS business hours, typically Monday through Friday, 7 a.m. to 10 p.m. Eastern. The application must be completed in one sitting. If you leave it idle for too long, it will time out. But once approved, you'll get your EIN immediately, and you can download a confirmation letter for your records. Now, if you're really old school and you don't want to apply online, you can always submit a paper form. I believe it's called SS-4, but you can expect delays with doing it that way. The information you're going to supply is the name of your business, the address of your business, who's the registered agent, and so forth. So when exactly will you need that number? Honestly, more often than you think. It's not just for large companies or corporations. First, you'll need it to open a business bank account. Gone are the days for the most part where you can have a business and you're doing a DBA. Now, they're going to require an EIN before they'll open an account under your business name, even if you're a sole proprietor. This helps keep personal and business finances separate, which is essential for accurate bookkeeping and legal protection. Second, you'll need it when applying for business licenses or permits. Depending on your situation, this may actually be true for you. Many cities and states require you to provide your EIN on your application, even if you're a single member LLC or sole proprietor operating under a DBA or doing business as. Third, if you plan to hire employees or independent contractors, you're going to need an EIN number. You'll use it to process payroll, file employment tax returns, issue 1099s or W-2s at the end of the year. And finally, your EIN is necessary when filing federal and sometimes state taxes. Even if you're a sole proprietorship, using an EIN allows you to keep your social security number off tax forms and W-9s, which adds a layer of privacy and professionalism. And if you ever convert to an LLC or elect to be the S Corp status, that EIN carries over and becomes part of your formal identity as a business. And furthermore, I'm going to encourage every business owner to think strategically about their acquiring lines of credit. If you have an EIN number set up, you can get lines of credit or credit cards that are in that EIN number and not your social security. So you're building credit, like the Dun and Bradstreet number for your business. You're building credit with and for your business, and you can avoid some of that stuff hitting your personal credit report at times. There are a few things to watch out for. Don't fall for third-party websites that are trying to charge you for getting an EIN. It's just not necessary. The IRS issues the EINs for free. If you Google it, make sure the site ends in .gov. Make sure you've already filed your business formation paperwork with the state before applying for the EIN. The IRS may reject your application if the business doesn't technically exist yet. Keep your EIN confirmation letter secure. I keep a hard copy. I take the PDF copy and I store it securely so I can access it. You will need it repeatedly for banks, vendors, and tax filings. You want to store a digital and printed copy in your business records. If you ever lose your EIN, it can be reissued, but it's a pain. So treat it like a birth certificate for your business and keep track of it.